I advise brand owners that have less than free products to not spend money on advertising yet, and work towards building a brand. And in order for you to really say that you have a brand, you need to have at least free products. So if you're trying to sell your e-commerce brand, the first thing that you do is you get on Amazon. That's a best practice right there, because Amazon already has 100 million monthly unique buyers, and you want to leverage that, because building a brand off Amazon on your own website, whether that's a Shopify or some kind of e-commerce cart, it's close to impossible to be profitable unless you have deep pockets, because you're trying to create your own traffic. So Facebook will not make it profitable for you. I can tell you right now that we spend about $250,000 in advertising every month on our NaturalSlim brand at this point, and we get a sometimes 4 or 5 return on investment, but it hasn't been overnight. It's something that we've been building up for a long time. And the way that we got to the point that we're at today is developing an organic content strategy. So we are who we are today, and we got into the numbers that we got in today by making my dad an authority on the subject that we cover on our NaturalSlim brand, making him a person that can be trusted by the world in regards to the subject of metabolism. And that was our central focus point for many years. Going back to 2012, we created a YouTube channel. We service the Latin American people across the world. Our biggest area is the United States market. There's 50 million people here in the country, in the United States, that are Latin American people. And we delivered content to them since 2012 on the subject of metabolism. And we grew like crazy. In 2020, we reached 2 million subscribers. Now we're about to get to 5 million subscribers on our YouTube channel. And the long-term strategy, I always like to explain to people, look, when it comes to marketing, you got to do 2 things concurrently at the same time. One of them is focus on the present time, and the other one is focus on the future. And these are 2 separate strategies. And this is something that is applicable to everybody. What do I mean by focus on present time? Well, if you need to service more people, let's say that you have a real estate business and you're trying to sell more properties, or you're trying to get clients, or you're trying to do some kind of like service of accounting, or it doesn't matter what it is. If you have a service, a platform like Facebook will be a never-ending source of prospects that you can actually service. There's something that you can do to serve the present time need for generating revenue. For example, the biggest strategy on Facebook that I've used on a lot of these businesses is called Facebook lead ads. It's an objective. You can actually run an objective on the Facebook Business Manager as a Facebook page, and you can try to generate identities, phone numbers, emails. You can try to get people that you can now contact and try to get them set up for an appointment, give them an inspection, an evaluation for free, some kind of like consultation, and try to get them on board on your services and try to get them to trust you. That's the present time. If you have a few products and you're trying to generate revenue, let's say you got anywhere from 3 to 5 to 6 products, you can create content around those products that are 15 seconds, 30 seconds, problem-solving content that is going to show people how your product can solve a problem for them. Somebody that has some kind of like shaving device for men, well, you show people how that product is so high quality and how it solves a problem for them, and then you create some advertising and run some campaigns. And ideally, you try to create some videos that now you can promote to cold audience that don't know who you are. You know your audience is going to be male. You know they're going to be in the 30s or 40s or 50s. And now you go after them and try to generate profit, meaning that you put $1 in there and you try to get $3-4 back in advertising. That is servicing the present time while you build the future. The future is the best way to build a business in this environment, because it really does create sustainability, and you actually get to build a real legacy. And building a future is omnipresence, omnispreading, putting your content everywhere, developing a content routine in which you're posting several times a day, ideally several hundred times a week, every single place that you got a chance to post on a routine, systematic, giving people value, not selling anything that is going to bring so much attention back to you that you're going to have an unlimited inbound marketing happening. And that is the future. And that's what I built successfully for a lot of the brands that I manage. So a combination of those two things are the winning strategy for any brand that is trying to make it in this environment.